Here with new Arkansas State head coach Bryan Harsin. Bryan, you've been on the job now for a few months. What's it been like being a head coach for the first time?
Well, I'll tell you what, it's been exciting. Just getting a chance to get in the community in Jonesboro, to get around there and meet the fans and the people has been great. They've been great to me and my family and our staff. And so that's been exciting. And we're at a point now that it's time to get to work. And our guys are working hard this summer. They're going to school. And we're ready to get back with them on August 1st, report, and be on the field August 2nd. So a lot of things have happened, since we've been here, a lot of very positive things. Bottom line is, though, we got to put all that now to work. We get to camp in August, and that's our plan. So just excited to get back there and get going.
The bar is obviously high, back-to-back bowl appearances, back-to-back Sun Belt titles. They're coming off their first bowl win. Is it exciting to have that pressure to kind of maintain that?
It is, because you're coming off winning. And I think that's important, and the understanding of how to get that done. And so we've got returning players that have been in those games. And the nice part is to go in there and you're not having to lay a foundation of how to win. They know how to win. What we have to do is lay a foundation of sustaining that success. And really that can be harder. And so our guys have been responsive to that. They understand it. We have to replace some very good players that were on this team for the last couple of years. We understand that. But there's new faces, there's new names, there's new guys that want to step up and be those guys in the future. And so our job as coaches to allow them to do that and then to find the right ones to put out there on the field. And that's exciting. Every year, every game's a challenge. And so we take it like that, day by day, brick by brick. And that's our focus and our mentality, and that's how we're going to accomplish what we want to accomplish.
You mentioned losing guys. Obviously, the biggest name is Ryan Applin. Talk about filling his massive shoes, and you've got three guys, all have kind of brought a little something different. What do you want to see as you go into this camp now? Because, as you mentioned, we're only 5 weeks away or so from playing games.
Right, absolutely. Well, I'd like to see his production. That's what I'd like to see what Ryan did. But, the one thing, just like Kellen Moore at Boise State, and just like Colt McCoy, Ryan Applin, all these great quarterbacks in the past, nobody knew about them, until they built themselves into that position. We've got somebody on our campus right now that I think is going to be a very good quarterback. And we've got a lot of candidates to do that. And the nice thing is they're all pushing each other to get better. And so we come out of camp, we'll have the right guy back there. Spring is a little bit different. You don't have to come out with a starter. Fall, you do. You got a game, you got a deadline. And so, the timeline now will speed up in order to get that done. And so competition early is vital for these guys. Success early in camp is vital for these guys to push for that starting position. And the continued competition is going to help that guy, whoever that is, be better and help our team become better. So I feel good about, the guys that we have. We will have a quarterback game one, I promise you that. But I feel good about the guys on campus now. And really, to be honest with you, I feel good about the guys around him on the offensive side, defensive side. They understand that. And it's not all going to be on the quarterback. It's our team. But that's a vital piece to what we're trying to accomplish.
One of those guys, obviously, will be David Oku. He's done a great job carrying the football. He's got plenty of experience. Do you rely more on him maybe than he has in the past as far as carrying the ball and carrying the load?
Not just him in particular, but everybody. And really, whether we had a starter coming back or not, you're still wanting to do that, to surround your quarterback with great players. David is one of those guys that's proven and had a great year last year. And now the one thing with David is that's last year. Now what are you going to do this year? People know who you are, and you got to come out here, and you're going to have to be that much better.
The bar has been raised in Jonesboro, and Bryan Harsin wants to keep things going and get the Red Wolves right back to another Sun Belt title.